Good morning. Thank you for joining me and Jessie and Tucker for story time. Saturday morning story time. All right, today I'm going to read Jessie's Indigestible incident to you. It is based on a true story about Jessie who gets herself into trouble because she likes to eat things that aren't supposed to be eaten. So she likes to eat things that non-food related things, and she's been doing this all of her life. So she's almost 9. She's going to be 9 in a couple of months, and she still does this. She still tries to eat things that are not food. So, silly dog. Silly Jessie. Okay. Here we go. Well, hello. Remember me? I'm sure you do. I'm that gorgeous celebrity that everyone who's anyone is talking about. That's right. I'm Jessie. No? I'm the one with the lopsided ears, one up and one down, and a cute beauty mark on my nose and chest. Still no? I have my own special style when I walk. It's almost like dancing. A little bit of walking, a little bit of wagging my beautiful tail. Let's call it waggling. Just another of my unique talents. Still don't remember? Where have you been? I know. I'm the one with the funny whiskers, one side black, the other white. I knew you'd remember me. How could you not remember the gorgeous pit bull with the pink feather boa? There is no other, just little old exceptional me. On with my story. Ever since my mom found me at the shelter, I've had this little issue where I gobble my food. I don't know why, but nobody, and I mean nobody, is going to eat my food. Probably comes from having to eat whatever I could find when I lived on the streets. Well, on this particular day, I refused to eat anything. My mom knew something was wrong because, well, me not eating. So she took me to the veterinarian. Let's just call him the vet. Much easier. Now, I don't like to go to the vet's office. Don't get me wrong. He's nice and all. I just don't like that he has to pay attention to the other dogs. I mean, I'm Jessie. Pet me. Why does he have to be nice to the others? I'm Jessie. Enough said. When we got there, I tried to give my usual hello by wagging my tail, but couldn't get my wag up to speed. It just sort of flopped from side to side. He offered me a nice little treat, but I refused to have anything to do with it. Again, not something I would normally do. I love treats. Yes, Jessie loves treats. They walked me from the exam room to the back of the hospital where they had this machine that could look at my insides. They called it an X-ray. It could tell if something was wrong in there, but he said nothing looked strange. If you ask me, looking at someone's insides is strange all by itself. they sent us home. Jessie's x-ray. I still didn't feel like eating. Mom tried beef and rice. Nope. She tried feeding me boiled chicken. Nope. She even tried Alaskan cod. My most very favorite food in the whole world. Still, nope. What was wrong with Jessie? So the very next day, it was back to the emergency pet hospital. It was horrible. Mom cried because she was so worried. I was getting weak. I didn't even want to drink water. This is where it gets a little embarrassing. Mom had to carry me because I could hardly stand up. The emergency vet wanted to do something called a surgery. He thought I had something in my insides that caused an infection. Now, I don't know what a surgery is, and I don't know what an infection is. All I knew was that I didn't feel good. I wanted to go home. When they admitted me to the hospital, they wrote American Pit Bull Terrier on my paperwork. Not this again. We're just like any other dog. Most of us are just happy to have someone to love. One of the techs had a pit bull at home, and she was extra nice. She called me a velvet hippo. She said it was a nickname for pit bulls because our hair is so soft and shiny, like velvet. Also, our big heads and short, squatty bodies make us kind of look like a hippopotamus. I like hippos, even though I never saw one. A real one, anyway. I don't see the resemblance. At least not with me. Does she look like a hippo? Anyway, I was hungry, but food just didn't sound good. I started thinking about what I had done in the last few days. There was that business card that I ate, and that tissue I scarfed from the trash can. Those were no problem. I'd eaten plenty of them before. Business cards? Tissues? A couple of days earlier, I was sniffing around the house, smelling all the smells like I normally do. I found this extra stinky sock in the clothes hamper. Jessie. Now, I love to chew on soft things. That's why all the blankets in our house have holes in them. This sock was one of Mom's. I could smell her, and it was extra soft. I picked it up with my mouth, and out the door I ran. Sometimes Mom sees me with socks, and just as I start to get them down my throat, she pulls them out. I know it's a bad habit, but I can't be entirely perfect, can I? This time I got away with it. I swallowed the sock whole. That must be what is making me sick. That nice little extra stinky sock was stuck inside me. I got to thinking about the other things I had eaten. There was that $20 bill on the table. That came out. And that stinky glove in the garden, I chewed the fingers and thumb off. They all came out. I even ate a part of the TV remote. That came out too. Somehow, they had all come out. Why was this sock making me feel so sick? She really ate all those things. She really did. And they really came out. But not the sock. The next thing I remember was the techs petting and talking to me. They were so nice. I must have fallen asleep. When I woke up, I felt different. I had tubes attached to my paws and all my beautiful hair was gone from my belly. And I had small silver lines all over my tummy. They kind of looked like jewelry. Is that what I look like under my hair? What happened while I was asleep? Surgery? She got stitches that look like jewelry. Anyway, I was very tired and I still didn't want to eat. They offered me boiled chicken. No. They offered me beef and rice. No. They didn't have any Alaskan cod, so they offered me canned cat food. Now that is so stinky, I usually can't resist. But not this time. Everything they offered me looked like socks. Socks in a bowl? Yummy. Not. Chicken was white socks, the beef and rice were striped socks, and the cat food was brown socks. Yuck. I was not going to eat a bowl of socks. Ew. All she could think about was socks. Everything looked like socks. The tech took me out of my cage and we slowly and carefully walked down the hall to a small room. I had to be careful because I still had that tube taped to my paw and all that jewelry on my tummy was not comfortable at all. Once we got into the room, guess what? My mom was there. I was so happy to see her. Couldn't jump up, so I just wagged my tail as best I could. I held my gorgeous ears back so she could pet my face. She put a bowl of something on the floor and sat right there next to me. She was petting me and talking to me. And guess what? In the bowl was my favorite, you guessed it, Alaskan cod. My mom brought Alaskan cod to the emergency hospital for me. I forgot all about the bowls of socks they tried to feed me. Suddenly, I felt better. I ate everything in the bowl while Mom was talking away. It was really nice to hear her voice. "Aw, she sure loves you," the tech said. I thought, yes, I do. Even more than I love Alaskan cod. Woohoo! She really loves Alaskan cod. I walked out of there with a little extra wiggle in my waggle, probably because of all of that jewelry. When we got home, I noticed we had a new clothes hamper, one where the lid snapped shut. Thank goodness. Well, I guess that's the end of my sock tale. Next time, I'll tell you about another one of my adventures. All right, book 2, Jessie's Indigestible Incident. In the back, something a little funny. Indigestion. She had indigestion for sure. All right, well, thank you for joining me. I'm going to show Jessie in a little while. Let's see, she did fall asleep. She was sitting here next to me for a while, but she went into her cage and now she's taking a little nap. So, round 2 coming up on Instagram, Jessie the Pit Mix. I'll be reading around 10:30 or so as soon as I get this video uploaded to YouTube. So you can watch me at 10 o'clock here every Saturday for story time. Also, you could watch at a later time. I always upload them to YouTube. So Jessie has a YouTube channel, Jessie the Pit Mix. Also, Instagram, Jessie the Pit Mix. Also, you can go to my website if you'd like to order any of the books I've read to you. They are all on sale right now through my website, and I actually have all of them in stock at the moment. I got 10 paperback and 10 hardcover books of my new book, Gotcha. So I've got those ready to go. They're going to be signed by me and also by Shelby. So the people who pre-ordered will be getting their books shortly. Also, I have the book that I read last week, Jessie. So, got the series going on. Got 3 books. And there we go. So, based on a true story, really did happen twice. Yes, Jessie has had 2 surgeries for obstruction. And I know the book kind of makes light of it, but it's a very serious thing. So she's very sneaky when she eats things. Very, very sneaky. So we really do have to be careful with her. She's a little bit high maintenance. There you go. All right, let me get on the other side and show you Jessie taking her little nap. Tucker taking his little nap. There you are, Jessie. Say hi to everybody. Hi, everybody. I'm Jessie. Hi. Say hi. All right. Here is Tucker on the other side of the room. Hey, Tucky. Good boy, Tucker. All right. Thank you for watching. All right. See you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye.